Good morning. Good morning. It's Friday. I got nothing to do for the weekend. I can really just chill out. Woo. Just need to make it through one more day. Oh my God. Good morning, Bulk. I think it's a bunch of lies. And, I voted for Ronald Reagan. Really outdated references. What the hell? Wait, is it not, wait, say something else, Bulk. I can hear it on the speaker. It's playing through aux. Oh, hold on. I think I know what it is. There we go. Every time OBS updates, it messes with the desktop audio capture. Oh, yep, there we go. Test, test, test. All right, give me a... You want to try it out? Here we go. Save settings.
TBH, I don't think depression was that great.
Hey, there we go.
Shamelessly stolen joke.
All right, your voice is back. It's always been a bug with OBS that for some reason, I think it's maybe just Windows, but when I updates, sometimes all the sources get reset to default. I did some push-ups. Can't wait to be able to go full again. Hey, good morning, Jack. That's nice, yeah. Yeah, until you're in like a good workout routine, you never really know how long. I think gauging how long it takes to recover from injury takes, like, you're so hyper aware of it because you're like, this is still hurting. It's like 2 weeks.
Okay,
later.
controversial take
yeah,
incoming.
Sometimes it takes that long. Sometimes it takes months to heal up on something. Depends on how bad it is, or what's the pull, sprain, break. All right, controversial take. I'm ready. I'm booked in.
Starlink is the only good thing the Elon Musk has hit hands on.
I don't know. Yeah, Starlink is a pretty good one. What else is he? What's all the Elon? We got PayPal. That's pretty good. I've never had my PayPal account stolen, so everything I paid
Wi-Fi
with
in the
PayPal.
middle of Mongolia was fucking awesome.
Wi-Fi in the middle of Mongolia is awesome. There you go. Tesla, though, it's questionable what he actually did other than be rich and give money to new and different ideas, or which...
Second best thing is Iron Man 2 cameo.
Was he in Iron Man 2? Oh my god. I had no idea.
Yes, as a big Tommy friend.
I don't know. The state of the world right now, I feel like we're all just rich people's playthings. And they can just do whatever the hell they want. Feels a little weird. It's like that episode of The Twilight Zone where the kid can turn you into a jack-in-the-box. That's how it feels like right now. Any dissenters, the overreaction by a
Evil
billionaire
begins
to
when you begin to treat people as things.
just a regular dude is immense. Hey, there you go, Jack. Sounds like some good eats. No carbs whatsoever. Turn off the fan, gang. Okay. Oh, wait. It's a stationary bike. The fan is from the bike. I guess I see the confusion. There's the more expensive stationary bikes that have like the solid wheel. So I guess people see my hair, my locks flowing through the wind. Even if it wasn't that though, and I had a fan blowing right in my face, I still don't get why having a fan. Can you break down the science for me of why having a fan makes me somehow burn less calories? Isn't it just feeling better? Break down the thermodynamics where a fan blowing on a guy exercising makes him gain weight instead of lose weight.
Koreans used to think that having a fan on during night can kill you.
Koreans used to think having a fan on during night can kill you. Yeah, maybe. But then a lot of Korean people were sleepwalking and going like this with their hair. So, they had reason to fear. You burn less because it evens out sweat. Are you asking me? Sweat question mark? This is your wacky theory. Keep it up, man. Thank you, Goblin. So if I sweat less, evaporative cooling is just to cool your body down anyway. If you're trying to min-max so much where you're trying to maximize your sweat loss, then you know, maybe you got a little bit of a problem. It's just water weight. You'll gain it back when you hydrate. Remember to drink water. Sweat dehydrates you. Yeah. Thank you, Goblin. I will take you up. This is all sweat from the previous day. I like to recycle. Anyway, sorry to go so hard. A lot of people say turn off the fan, bro. I don't know why it's such a common
Maybe you should stop with this biking routine and keep just the fans.
Yeah.
Call it only
I'm going to have a workout
stream.
routine next week where I'm just sitting on a chair doing nothing and fans are blowing on me. By the logic you've presented yourself, I should be rapidly gaining weight. If I just start turning into like the Nutty Professor by having 8 fans blow on me. Oh, God. He was right. I just turn into like Akira. Oh, my God. Fans do make you gain weight instead of lose weight. Oh, no. Call it OnlyFans stream. A very nice bulk. Sorry, I was late to reading that. I have thought of ways to spice up the stream. Because, you know, we're at a point now where I feel like, you know, a few people drop in. It's nice. They give nice supporting words. But I feel like we need to go the shock route. Get more people aware. You know, this is like classic television and classic radio. You know, there's the shock jock. Hell, even Oprah had to do like Jerry Springer level antics to get that viewership bump. And then once people are watching, once enough people are talking about you, you can have some integrity and do things that are not so clickbaity. Because people like you. But getting that initial click, getting those initial views.
You should have Kramer burst through that door.
Yeah, I should have. I'll have Ellen dress up like Kramer. And at some point during the hour, she's going to bust in and scare the shit out of me. And I never know when. Something like that. I need a plane to crash through a window and be like, this ain't the airport, buddy. Some weird shock value thing. £1 ribeye for $14. Hey, that ain't too shabby. Something that has changed my steak cooking game and general meat cooking is doing the sous vide, which is like a submersible pump that cycles through water and heats it up to a certain degree. Life-changing. If you've never used a sous vide before, it's dead-ass easy. You put it in a bag, you squeeze out all the air. If it kind of floats, you put something food-safe, heavy on it. I made it yes to the bathroom I go. I enjoy cooking. Sous vide takes all the skill out of like you can get medium rare every time. And then I just like kiss it on each side with a nice hot searing cast iron pan. Wonderful every time. Who the hell is sous vide? Yeah. I'm going to reverse sear it, where you sear it right at the top and then you toss it in the oven. Yeah, that is also a good tip. Yeah, I guess sous vide is kind of wasteful if you are only making food for yourself. Because you got to heat up like 7 gallons of water. And that feels kind of wasteful if you're only cooking for yourself. Bake and then sear. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I've heard the reverse.
Just cook the turkey in the microwave oven over 7 hours like a true American.
I feel like if you bake a lot of the... I don't know. I guess I could try it out. Why not just ride a real bike? I don't own a real bike. If you're offering to give or buy me one, Jack, I would gladly slap a GoPro on a bike and ride around town. Also, I live in Michigan. Weather in Michigan, very wild. I kind of want to remove all the excuses from not doing a workout. And weather is a big excuse that I could use. It's also another reason I work out in the morning. I'm trying to eliminate as many excuses. You know, nobody's got meeting scheduled. No one's got a garden party scheduled at 7 in the morning. Fair enough. If I lived in sunny California, yeah, maybe. Who's your celebrity crush? I don't know. Back in the day, it used to be Jessica Biel. And now she hasn't been in anything. I don't know if I've crushed on anybody super hard. Olivia Munn, for sure. Used to be a big celebrity crush. We hear you off the phone, not the mic you're holding. Soof. That's because TikTok forces me to stream off the phone.
Is it too gay to say Vincent Price?
The high fidelity mic is for TikTok and YouTube, which you can watch if you want. You want this radio announcer voice level quality. Twitch.tv/AiPD or YouTube at AiPD. I haven't eaten fast food in 5 years. That is an accomplishment. My local McDonald's closed down, and I think it's because of me. I think a lot of people are just like kind of resisting. One is just the price. Why the hell is like a McDonald's order or a Taco Bell order $15 to $20 now? When did that happen? Remember the dollar menu? Remember $5 box deals? I guess that's still a thing, but... Is it too gay to say Vincent Price? No, I don't think so. That's your celebrity crush? Yeah, I could see it, Bulk. He could get it, yeah. Very few people could pull off like a pencil-thin mustache in that cadence of speaking, but, you know.
Now for $5 you'll get 3 jelly beans and a pocket lint.
I've considered seeing like a speech pathologist because, one, I got sort of a lisp when I try to speak too fast. And I don't know. It just gets in your head. I'm like, I imagine like, I always fantasize about having a career in entertainment. And I feel like I could use my voice a lot. But I worry that like when I get nervous or like I blow a take or something, I can't like, especially with live announcing stuff, the lisp comes out. I start adding some extra S's to words. I don't know. Maybe it's totally fine. Maybe it's all in my head. You speak completely fine. You're self-conscious because you're on live. That's true, yeah. Yeah, Jack, I don't know why Tomahawk. I don't think Tomahawk is a ribeye cut. I think it's a different cut. It's a cut that has like something, and then it also has the, oh God, I'm totally blanking. But it has like 2 of the best cuts of meat on one ribeye. So it's not a ribeye cut, but yeah. Having the bone does make it just way more expensive.
Tomahawk, who are these people?
What's the most expensive cut from a cow? Oh, it's on the tip of my brain. I want to say filet mignon, but that's not right. Something. Well, I looked it up. It's ribeye. Oh, okay. Who knew? Wagyu, not Wagyu. It's like a cut. So when you say like, I want like the New York strip, or I want the, man, what is sirloin, New York cut, or the top one? What does Flabs to Slabs mean? It means turning this lump of clay.
It's from the Despicable Me movie.
This stuff. Marble. Oh shit. Marbling. Stuff they carved David out of. The statue of David. I'm trying to turn fat to muscle. I'm trying to get the Midas touch. I'm trying to 1-for-1 transfer, not only lose the weight, but turn it into delicious slabs of pure marble. Okay, good luck. Thank you, Jeremiah. Hey, I'm already 30 pounds down. You know, it's not too impressive. You might be tuning in right now to being like, he's still fat as hell. You are correct, sir. But I'm on my way down. And you could be watching the start of something amazing. Or I just stay fat forever. That's another possibility. You'll never know unless you follow. You follow the journey. Filet mignon, that's exactly what I'm thinking of. From the Despicable Me movie. Yeah, I think that's what a tomahawk steak is. It's filet mignon cut and a sirloin cut, like on the bone still. So that's why it's like way more expensive. It's because you're getting like the 2 best cuts that they normally separate and sell as different things into one. Too much meat. I'm a fan of meat. And, you know, all the tomahawk cuts are, like, insane.
They should have a steakhouse chain with
Flabs
all
into
these
Slabs.
characters.
What's up, El Bonehead? Good morning. They should have a steakhouse
Sirloin,
chain with all those characters.
Sous vide, tomahawk.
I'd eat there. Yeah, where's the adult Chuck E. Cheese animatronics? Tom Ohawk. Yeah, buddy, keep it going. Thank you, Jace. 7 more minutes on the bike here, and then we'll lift some weights. I'm also setting up my basement to be a sort of training grounds. I'm going to start practicing some sumo moves and let you know how it goes. So hopefully I'll have a basement set up. I'm trying to work on getting the lighting, because right now it's dark as hell, or it's way blown out with the LEDs. Quit looking at the clock. Put tape or something, because the more you look, the longer it feels. Well, I'm looking at the clock because at 30 minutes, I'm done with cardio and I gotta start lifting weights. But I appreciate you. Yeah, you are right. A watched pot never boils. That's the saying, right? But I gotta know when to stop being on the bike. So it's coming up. It's coming up. I do need to set an alarm, maybe. Maybe I'll tape over the timer and just like before I start the workout, I'll set an alarm on my clock. And then when I hear the alarm go off, I'll be like, oh, wow. So good advice, El Bonehead. I will take that advice for next workout. Good for you. Thank you. Again, I'm treating working out like a chore. I brush my teeth, I take a shower, I make sure to eat. I just got to add one more thing to that list. Get the workout in. It might not be the most high intensity, as long as I sweat a bunch, which is always the case. My shirts are always completely drenched. I get that good sweat in, and I'm set up for the rest of the day. I'm a computer programmer. I sit 99% of the day. After this, I don't really move around a whole lot. I try, you know, they have apps that's like every hour, get up and move around. It's like, man, that really flies by. I just silence it after the first day because I'm like, that is way too much getting up. I can't get any work done. Yeah, programming has, I mean, I'm sure many other jobs have this, but programming very specifically, it's the only thing I've ever done where I can get in a flow state. Where you're just like in the zone and you're not thinking about anything else. You have your headphones on and you are just like knocking out code like a madman. You're like, the directions are so clear, I just got to get to it. I don't think I've ever had that with anything else in life. 1K likes. Hey, thank you, Miguel. Whoever's helping with the like train, much appreciated. Are you on Twitch? I am. Twitch.tv/AiPD. That's where this high fidelity audio for the XLR mic is coming from. TikTok makes me stream off my phone. So I just have a shotgun mic attached to that. Or YouTube. YouTube at AiPD. Whatever you prefer to watch on. I hit you with the follow on both. Hey, thank you, Miguel. Appreciate it. Helps the numbers, helps the algorithms, helps my general demeanor and feeling about streaming. No, I appreciate it. Hey, thanks for the follow on TikTok, too. All right, 2 more minutes on the bike, and then we'll lift some weights. A lot of people don't stream the cardio portion of their workout either. And I think it's because, like, they are like, cardio is very boring. But for me, it's like, yeah, that's the point. Cardio is very boring, so it gives me the chance to like really shine at talking and thinking of things and coming up with weird hypotheticals.
Thanks for hitting that follow button.
Hey, Cows, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Miguel, for switching platforms and tossing a follow up there. Appreciate you. Haven't seen you in a couple months. I see great gains and losses. Good for you, bro. Thank you. Thank you, Termy. Yes, we have reached 30 pounds weight loss for the year, for just this year. It feels really good. And we keep trending down. Here's to hoping I can get another 30 in, although probably not realistic. Maybe 20 is more. But, you know, we're going for it. The goal is to keep trending downwards. Not to be political at all. What is that? Why isn't your mic plugged in? This is for Twitch and YouTube.
I hope you'll find it.
Oh. Yeah, can anyone find my 30 pounds? I put it right here. I don't know where it went. Why isn't your mic plugged in? Yeah, again, TikTok makes me stream off my phone, so I have a shotgun mic for that. But twitch.tv/AiPD if you want to hear this mic. Although, honestly, I don't know if I could hear that much of a difference. Why aren't you playing Geeter M? A Geeter M? What is that? Why ain't you playing a Jeter M? I don't know. I guess first reason why is I don't know what that is. Guitar with the drawl? Yeah. Why ain't you playing the guitar, man? Oh. I don't know. I don't know how to play a guitar. I love that when someone pronounces a word that you definitely know, and they just say it in such a weird way where I'm like, what did you just say? You got
Why
that
aren't there
guitar in
cycling
here, man?
games with bike controller support?
A guitar man. Nope, don't know what that is. Yeah, you know what a guitar is in every band, like bling, 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 bling. I'm going, man, I'm about to call the insane asylum for you, man. Get out of my shop. No, 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 no. Like Metallica, man. I go, oh, okay. All right, let's lift some weights. Woo. Why aren't there cycling games with controller support? That's a great question. Some people have unofficially tied their speedometer to things. Like there's like an open source project that ties your cycling to the progress bar on a YouTube video. So a lot of people will just put on like a 3 hours cycling through France or the Alps or something. I tried to look it up, but I didn't want to destroy the bike in any way. There was like nothing that just like plug and play did it. Oh shit, we upgraded to kettles. Yeah, that's right. Here we go. All right, start with some bicep curls. We do 2 rounds. We do a little weird circuit, and then we're done for the day. We're done for the weekend. We're all set for next week. So here we go. Some bicep curls with a little twist in them. All right, here we go.
Watch me hook it up to fart ASMR video and get infinite gains.
1, 2, 2, 3. Squeezing the bicep at the top. 3. Twisting it as I go up. 4. 4. 5. Trying not to swing it. 5. Trying to slow on the descent. 6. 6. 7. 7. 8. 8. Slow down. 9. 9. 10. 10. 11. 11. 12. 12. Woo. All right. Moving on to triceps. Woo. Sorry for belly. All right, here we go. Keep the elbows tucked in. 1. Slow on the descent. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Woo! All right, switching to some rows here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Do you guys think people with color blindness don't like Green Day all that much?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't know if the color of the name adds that much to the experience, but maybe that's the only thing that we would like about it. So the smaller kettle, one-arm tricep extensions will force you to use a ton of stabilizer muscles. Okay. It becomes a compound lift, essentially. I'll try it out for the next, after I finish my rows here. So one-arm tricep extension, that's the one where you do like this, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, Termy. Ugh. All right, next set of rows here. One, 2, 3, 4. Exactly what you were doing, but with one hand. Oh, okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Exactly what I was doing, but with one arm. I'll try it. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But if the weight is too heavy, whatever you were doing would be more beneficial than ego lifting. All right, let's try it with a 10, just to see. So with one arm, so I was basically doing like this, and then 1, 2, keep my elbow tucked in. 3, 4, yup. 5, I'll just keep it light. I'll do it for the next one. Good form. Keep the elbow tucked in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Just do 5. I'll do a full set on the next one. 4, 5. Thank you, Josh. There's a little bit of a delay, so your number counting is a little bit off. You'll feel it in your core as well because you have to keep yourself from tipping. Okay. Thank you, Termy. I always like learning new ways to do. There's a million infinite variations, and it's hard to know what to do. But that's a nice one. I do like that. Form looked good for sure. Hey, thank you. All right. Let's do some squats, and then that'll be the end of round 1. So, goblet squats. I'm putting Billy Blank's Tybo VHS tapes under my heels because somebody recommended that earlier this week, and I've been doing it ever since. And I feel like I've had better form, but I don't really know. But I think I am, so I keep doing it. Anyway, here we go. Let's do some squats. All right. 15 of these bad boys. So many different things to do. Proud of you, sir. You're keeping at it so well. Thank you. Hey. Yeah, it's hard to just stay consistent even sometimes. Getting in here every day is a struggle. All right, here we go. Sorry, Billy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm leaning forward on that one. 9, 10, 11, 12, lean forward again. 13, 14, 15. Woo! All right, that's the end of round 1. We'll just repeat that, and then we're done for the day. Woo! Hey, what's up, Prakash? Good morning. Prakash Short Vlogs. Hello from YouTube. What is going on? Good morning. Or good evening or good night, wherever you are. Okay, round 2 here. Let me catch my breath. Let the heart rate come down a little bit. At 160. Give it a minute, sorry. Squats don't normally make me lose my breath that much. I don't know what's... Yeah, I'm going fast on a lot of things. All right. Round 2. Here we go. All right. Bicep curls with a little twist. All right, here we go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. Slow on the descent. 10. Trying to speed it up too much. 10. 11. 11. 2 more. 12. 12. Woo. All right, for this one, I'll try the one-arm tricep again. I'll do a full set of those. Woo! I'll try going up, but I might regret this, but I'll try going to the 15. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, yeah, that is a very different. 11, 12. I love when you do a new workout and like different parts of your body hurt. You're like, oh, okay, that's activating something that I've been ignoring for a long time. All right, let's switch arms. 1, 2. All right, keep it close. 3, 4, 5. This one's harder. Maybe because I'm wearing the watch. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo! Yeah. I am feeling much more of a burn from that. So I think that is a new thing to add to the rotation. I wasn't sure the size weights, but that's a perfect size to start for a new activity. Yeah, hey. I have a new curl routine where where it actually burns my arms up. Hey, yeah, lay it down for me. Anything to spice up new bicep curls can get boring. You could do hammer curl, you could do normal curl, or you could do it with a twist. So if there's anything new I could spice up for a bicep curl, I'm intrigued. All right, rows. And then squats. All right, here we go. So overhand till near failure, underhand to near failure, and then into hammer curls till failure, all in one set. Oh, shit. Okay. So really marathon moding it. Okay, interesting. I guess I haven't done underhand, or is this underhand? And then I guess I haven't done overhand. I'll look it up though. I'll look up a video. Uses every muscle in your arm and forearm. Interesting. Okay, hey, I'll try it out. I'm always a fan of experimentation. All right, here we go. Rows. Overhand feels weird for a while. Yeah, I don't think I've ever like this. No, that's like a front lateral raise. Anyway, I'm sure I'll look it up and be able to find it. Switch arms. Yeah, but in the curl form, same motion as you do now. Okay, interesting. So same like this, but like this. Okay, I see that. Yeah, I don't know why that was such a mind. Sometimes even just doing stuff on the other side of my body, I'm like, what the hell? You get that mirror mode. It's weird, but it works. Nice work, my boy. Thank you, JoJo. Hey, thanks for the follow, JoJo. All right, let's do rows with the other arm here. And then we do squats, and then we're done for the day. We're all set for the weekend. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm kind of speeding through them, but 11, 12. Woo! All right. Let's go lock in. You got it, Brody. Thank you, JoJo. Yeah, we're 30 pounds down this year. We're making good progress, but we got a long way to go. I'm trying to transform my body to where people are like, oh my God, you were really fat? I could never tell. I had no idea. But right now we're in that stage where it's like, yeah, you keep working out. You got, you must have been really fat at the start. Yes, I was. Love to hear it. Yeah. It's the one thing where it's like, I've been looking for other like fitness influencers to watch, but there's not a lot of people that are like in progress. Like, it's already fit people, or, you get like the occasional, big person working out, but it just doesn't last. And you're like, damn, if they just stuck with it. But yeah, I get it. There's a lot of things that get inside your head. And so that's why I'm trying to document everything, Nobody's going to be watching until I like lose 100 pounds or something. But this is kind of for like my own mental wellness, like look back and think of things I struggled with in my life. Hey, thank you for the follow. Huckers fan, thank you. And hopefully it helps somebody else out, because weight loss commercials love to show you the before and after. They never show you the during, which is always very suspicious. Like, they're trying to sell you a product. They don't want you to show that, oh, actually this takes a lot of hard work and dedication. And I'm trying to show you that. The middle part is the most interesting to a fat person actually trying to lose the weight. How the hell did you do it? I'm glad you were really fat, then you went dark for 2 years, and now you're really skinny. How is that helping anybody else out? Good for you. I mean, I appreciate that you worked it out in your own journey, but everyone wants to see that middle, that juicy part where you're crying into your pillow because you don't want to work out that morning, and you ate like a cannoli the previous day, and you're like, man, I just blew everything. That's the stuff I want to see. Gonna be watching, Brody. Thank you, JoJo. It's a very hard it's a journey that's taken a lot out of me, but yeah. Hey, why do you have a mic? Timmy, this is for YouTube and Twitch, and I have the phone mic for TikTok. All right, here we go. Let's do some squats. Squats to finish out the day. I'm going to be squatting on Billy Bo's Tybo videotapes. Intro 1 and Intro 2. This is the most use I've ever gotten out of these Tybo VHS tapes. Is using them as like a boost to my heels during squats. Anyway, here we go. Last part of the exercise, and then we're all set for the weekend. All right, here we go. 15 of these bad boys, and we're all set. 6, 7, lean forward a little bit on that one. 8, trying to really sit in my heels. 9, keep my head up. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, one more, 15. Woo! Thank you, Billy. Everybody thank Billy Blanks. He finally did it. All right. Oh, the muscle. Hell yeah. Okay. Have a good weekend, everybody. If you're new, I work out 7 a.m. Monday through Friday, Eastern time. So follow the journey. I got plenty to lose still, but we're making great progress. Check out some of my top TikToks. I have like a progress photo. It's nice to look back on these little progress bars. But yeah. Enjoy your day, Brody. Have a good, safe one, my boy. Thank you, JoJo. Have a good weekend, everybody. See you on Monday. Off to the gym. Have a good one, Termy. Have a good day, man. Thanks, Huckers fan. All right, catch you on Monday. All right, here's a sweat check. Proof it's not all CGI. Look at this. My shirts are always soaked every day. So, to anyone who thinks I'm not doing anything out there, there you go. All right, catch you Monday. Peace. See you, Bulk. See you, Chaos. See you, Prakash. Have a good weekend. See you on Monday. Bye.